Hey guys, what's going on? Dace here, and today I've got something super special for you. By the way, you gotta love that the title screen music starts right when the first of the names start popping up before we even get here. So this is Monster Sanctuary. Oh, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate Sanctuary. So we are gonna just be jumping into this. So before we do, I'll at least press start. Just listen to this music. Man, so anyway, just before we go into this, I had been following this game before it came out. I'm not sure how long, quite some time. And before that even hit Steam or anything like that. And then finally it hit Switch, and I saw that it was on sale yesterday. And either that or the day before or something. But anyway, might as well just get this going. We'll do this guy. Whoa, what the hell was that? Okay. Done. So I'll babble on later. The Monster Sanctuary is a land far from any other human civilization. While wild monsters are dangerous to humans, monsters raised by them grow loyal to their owners. Most of the people in Monster Sanctuary reside in the Keeper's Stronghold. This reminds me so much of Chasm. Oh man. Many of them learn to raise and train monsters. I've always loved slimes. They call themselves Monster Keepers. Ever since I played Dragon Warrior Monsters, absolutely amazing game. Choose the familiar of your bloodline. Well, I already know what I'm doing because guess what? I'm a toad person, so water and earth. But we'll just take a minute to at least look so you guys can see like what's what. So attack, magic, defense, health, mana. So these two seem to be like fairly balanced. Man, the health on the toad and the mana. That is dope. This is where this guy's like rocking it. And the lion, wow, that's like super balanced by the look of it. But guess what? I love toads and I'm going with toad. Choose Spectral Toad as your familiar. Yes. So eventually I'll get around to my babbling that I want to do about all this stuff, but yeah. Among the most prestigious monster... Oh, what the hell? I didn't even get to read that. Each of those bloodlines is aided by a spectral familiar. Those familiars are ageless protectors of their family, passed on from one keeper to the next. Oh man, Dace is just starting out to become a monster keeper like his ancestors before him. Oh man, this is sweet! As with all starting monster keepers, his journey begins on the keeper's trail. His bloodline's familiar bears the form of a spectral toad. I think I'll take a little video of that chit-chat for the twits. Name your familiar. Yeah, that works. Or Shogun. Done. Monsters are wild things. The only reason I'm helping you is the bond I share with your family. Most monsters are less inclined than me to help you. That is why you must always raise your own monsters. They will grow alongside you, just as I will, and they will fight for you. The best way to gain a monster's loyalty is to hatch it from its egg. Of course, you will have to fight to get those monster eggs. Look at the blob over there. Oh, this music. I remember this from way back when Oh, the developer would be sharing like little clips and whatnot. Initiate a fight by contact. We shall see if you live up to your ancestors. Oh, so here we are. We're into it, peeps. So far, this is feeling amazing. And man, one of the things that sold me was just the visual look of this. Like, look at the layering in the background. Like, how many mountain ranges we have there. Jeez. So what do we do here? Okay, I'm just getting used to the controls here. Okay, so those all do the same thing. Start combat. Mud cannon, sweet. Anyway, while we're just going through this, because this will probably be a fairly basic fight, bubble burst. Oh, slime, I don't mean to burst your bubble. Oh, man, oh, man. But anyway, I fell in love with this game the moment I saw it, and I knew, like, okay, this is something I'm going to be playing when it's finally out. So anyway, I did hear rumors that there's going to be a Switch version coming out this year. I have no idea if that's accurate or not, but guess what? I said, you know what? I'm going to buy the digital. It was on sale for 25% off. It still wasn't cheap, to be honest. It still came to like 20 bucks Canadian, just about. But I figured, you know what? I want to support the dev, and if I get the digital, then guess what? I can keep the physical sealed when I do get that. So if that does come out anyway. But blob egg. Continue. So it's a win-win for me. I get to play it now instead of waiting like 1,000 years for that to come out. And you guys get to see this now, and I'm just stoked for this experience, to be honest. So anyway, I'm going to do less chatting now, and we're just going to focus on the game. We're just going to immerse ourselves. There we go, you received a blob egg. Now you need to hatch it. Open the inventory menu and try to hatch it. Inventory, blob egg. Hatching. I have an idea. I'm so tempted to do Mary Blobbins, but I think I'll stick with something else, like I don't see other symbols to like click into, but whatever. Couture. That works. Okay, so I think we're done there. This is your first monster you hatched by yourself. You got that right. Right now it is weak, so you will need to train it. There is much more for you to learn too. You and that blob are quite alike. Fuck you! Let's continue on the Keeper's Trail. It will lead us to Old Burn, an old friend of mine. He is a patient teacher to all young keepers who seek guidance. I advise you to listen to him very carefully. I will listen to myself. But man, like just the high jumps you get. Oh, it's so good. So let's get into a couple more fights. Might as well, just to get a little more of a feel. Arcane Bolt, go! That's so cool. Mud Cannon. So one thing that I loved about this was that it was a mix of like, sort of like Pokemon, but Dragon Warrior monsters, kind of like bits and pieces from both of them in ways, just in terms of what I was feeling anyway. But the fact that it was like Metroidvania exploration and all that too, that just had me sold. And that's outside of the fact that it looks like this. This visual style always pulls me right in. Why I oughta play a turn. We'll get this guy toasted sooner or later. But I'm loving this. And one thing that's great with this, it strikes me as the kind of game where you can just like, just pick it up for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like whatever you're wanting to hit up. It's not one where you have to sit around for hours and hours just to like get things going. So I like that quite a bit. Let's just go like this, finish it off, and get a move on, man. Victory. Man, we're getting like very few stars. I wonder how you do better. Yeah, well, we'll figure that out when we do. Probably just doing it in less turns, to be honest. Nice. Based on the effectiveness of your combat strategy, you get a rating of 1 to 5 stars. Earning a higher rating increases your chances of getting better drops, like rare monster eggs. Great, good to know. Oh, this is so cool. Like the sun, you don't feel like it's afternoon yet. It's just like mid to late morning for sure. And you're just like up in the fresh mountain air. Young keeper, 'tis the keeper's trails beginning for all of man. Beast and sanctuary has beginning. Yeah, great for you. Let's just make sure there are no secret like tunnels that way or anything. Oh, a new enemy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, what is this? Rocky? Let's take this our caterpillar dude first. Mud cannon! Blast him to smithereens! I'm so trusting this gets a physical. Oh man, oh man. Arcane bolt, go! Like obviously these first fights are gonna be just like, you're only gonna do so well because you don't have any souped up anythings. Wait a minute. Attack? Okay. So I have just been like using the magic this whole time. Interesting. But you know what? I think that's probably the most effective way to just deal with these guys. I do like that it shows how much HP it's going to be taking away. That's awesome. Like approximately anyway. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, it did, I think, way more actually that time, but whatever. Yeah, tackle is huge. That's sweet. So what I'm going to do is next fight. Oh, yes. 1 skill point. As your monsters gain experience in combat, they will increase in level. This allows them to gain new skills. You should take a look at the skill tree menu. Alright. Skills. Interesting. Oh, wait. Anytime I see the word plus, I need to say it. Plus. Magic plus. Alright. Interesting. I wonder if that's saying I need 2 to do it, or if it's like going from 1 to 2, if I just use my one thing. Okay, it looks like we could learn level 2. Poison glands. When this monster gets attacked, 40% chance to apply poison to the attacker. That's sweet! Learn poison glands. That's like way too sweet not to. Already learned. Okay, cool. Alright. Sweet. So this dude doesn't have anything to work with. But man, like, I was just saying yesterday to Autumn, that there's something so incredible about games that just have the retro pixel art style to them. Obtained cestus? I'm not sure what that is. I've never seen or heard that word, if that already exists. Well, I'm not talking to you, man. I want this chest. Oh, kunai. Okay, so that's clearly the dude we want to talk to. We'll talk to this chump first. Hey friend, you are just starting as a monster keeper, right? Did you find some equipment for your monsters already? You can make your monsters stronger by equipping them. Cool. Let's go like this. Equipment. Wooden stick my ass. Okay, so look at this. Damage reduction. We could do plus 6%. But we could also do this. Mana regen. You know what? This is feeling like a magic toad to me, so we're going to go with the kunai. No accessories. Let's see what our little slime-san. Oh, I could have named him Slime-san for Christ's sakes. Oh, that would have been sweet. I wonder if I can rename. How did I not think of that? Oh. There's got to be like... Oh, well, maybe there's some option later on in the game or something. Monster Journal. Options. No, okay. Whatever. Let's just go explore up here first. Ugh. They clearly want you to have like a flying monster to help you along there first or something. So we'll talk to that dude, but first things first, we're gonna just explore a little bit just on our own. So let's get rid of this guy first. Oh man, that is so sweet. Might you care to die anytime soon, monster? Yes. Featherstorm. But yeah, as I was saying, there's just something about games like this that just feel like you're playing something that you just didn't way back in the day. Even though this is a 2D side-scroller and it's not like a top-down like Dragon Warrior Monsters, it still feels like I'm just playing that kind of thing. That's sweet. 3 stars. There we go. Continue. Ooh, we got a new egg. So guess what we're gonna do? Inventory. Vero. Hatch. Cool. You know what? I don't feel like I need to name every single monster, so we'll just go like this. We'll just keep them like that. And we will go to skills for a little guitar. Learn Acid Rain, sweet! And then, cool. And then eventually we can do number 2. So that's awesome. Oh, you have 1 skill point, sweet. Already learned. Learn Beating level 2. Or what is this? Mana Plunge. Health Plunge. That sounds like my kind of thing. Cool. Alright, so look at this. But yeah, as I was saying, there's just something so cool knowing that like you're setting off on this new like retro looking adventure where you just get to collect monsters and like just use them for battling and just make your way through this plot and this world. It's just so exciting. Man prospered through generations, founded cities and nations, connected by dirt and wheel, and later by steam and steel. Whoa. Getting busy with the rhymes. Bracelet. Oh, I know just the person for the bracelet. He can wear it as a belt. That's what I like to see. Oh, yeah. See, this is sweet. Like, oh, man, that guy looks awesome. This is amazing because, like, you're getting to just jump right into the way it works. Like, the battle, the equipping of monsters. You don't have to, like, wait and do all this extra stuff for hours before you just feel like you're right into it. And you just have an understanding of how everything works. They did this amazingly already. I love it. So let me see what you got. Gauntlet. Yeah, man. Keeper's Stronghold. Keeper's Trail. Okay, you know what? Before we get too far ahead, I will go talk to that geezer. Because we might as well. But I love the look of this. Oh. Like, when I'm playing things like this, I'm actually imagining myself just, like, feeling the morning sunlight, breathing the fresh air into my lungs, through my nose, and just everything. It adds so much. I feel like there's a passage straight ahead. Hey, fellow keeper, did you know that every single one of your monsters possesses a special ability? Some can be used to get rid of certain obstacles. Also, you might encounter some destructible walls, like the one behind me. I knew it! Go on and try to hit it with some of your monster's abilities. Cool. Okay, yes, we talked to you, you son of a bitch. That is awesome. Open. What do we got? Vital ring. Equipment. See this? Oh my god. 160 to my health. That is dope. Primo dope. And I love the fact that, like, not your whole party follows you, but, like, your familiar. This is so sweet. Oh man, this game is so good. Where do we want to go first? Maybe down into the dirty, dank depths. Copper. Well, we're clearly not getting over that gap just yet. We'll go this way first, though. We'll fight these chumps. Acid rain. We'll do the guy in the back. Oh man, I am loving this, you guys. We'll give them a Jeesley pounding. That's what we'll do. Tackle. So, if I didn't say it already, I trust everybody is having a fantastic day. It's Saturday morning. I was up fairly early, 6 o'clock. It's not super early, but it's a little earlier than I sometimes might get up. But yeah. This is going to be up today for sure. I'm going to, like, as soon as I'm done this, I'll be uploading it and releasing it. So yeah, you guys can enjoy this today if you want. And other than that, like, the only, like, for those who aren't on Twitter and stuff like that, I did polish off Crosscode just a few days ago, which was an epic adventure. I did a casual review of it just as we were touring around some of the the parts of the game and things like that. And then I decided to boot up Darkest Dungeon for, like, I bought that game, like, in the middle of 2018. I played it for, like, maybe 5 hours. Didn't really do anything else ever with it. But I decided, you know what, I finally want to get into that game and just, like, go through the dungeons and see what happens at the end. So I actually started a fresh file just yesterday. And I'm really stoked. Yeah, it's definitely a game that's very challenging, but I love a good challenge, so that's kind of what I've been up to game-wise. 3 stars. Excellent. Small potion. Oh man, my familiar is going to be leveling up soon, yo. Oh, man. Wait. Can I actually make it? I kind of doubt it. Oh. Man knew of those who wait in the woods and caverns beyond, yet for the treasures within he longed. For the greed of kings was great. This is so cool. I wonder if... Okay, cool. So it's as simple as saving and quitting. Yoink! Even if we don't really... I want to turn around and see what time we're at. We're at 24 minutes already. Even if we don't get around to, like, talking to, like, characters, like, I love the fact that we're just exploring. I think that's probably, like, the best way to showcase things in this episode, to be honest. So even if we don't go to the Elder or whatever the hell we're supposed to be doing, I don't think it's a big deal. Because, yeah, I'm just loving the exploring and just doing things on our own and not needing to go through 1,000 tutorials and, like, all this nonsense. I'm just so loving this already. Leaf slash. But But yeah, if you peeps never played Dragon Warrior Monsters growing up, oh, please do. It's like a million times beyond anything Pokemon ever tried to do. It's nowhere near as successful, obviously, because like people are just crazy for Pokemon, but Pokemon, in my opinion, like I played Red, Gold, and Yellow growing up, and I definitely loved those games at the time, but like I don't think I would ever replay them, to be honest. Actually, I know I wouldn't. But Dragon Warrior Monsters, holy smokes, sign me up. I want to track down a physical copy at some point and just like play it. GT and I played that together as we were growing up. We each had our own copies, and oh, man, that was just dope. Yes! Okay, guess what? Inventory. Rocky egg. Why is it rocky? Can it stay still? Oh, Card Dreamer, I'm sure you'll be loving these puns. We'll just keep them as rocky. Okay, so let's go to skills. Oh, you got 2 skill points, Rocky, my man. So, what do we want to do? Spore applies weakness. We could do Leaf Slash. Already learned. So, what do we got? Defense proc. What does proc mean? I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Improved mana regeneration. Regeneration, I mean. Or we could do something over here like punch combo. Let's do punch combo and attack plus. This is so cool. And then we'll go over to this guy, tackle. So we got that. Man, the tackle is coming in really handy. I'm loving that. So I think we might even just pump it into that level 2 tack. And let's keep it moving, peeps. So this isn't going to be a super long video. Orb. Morning Star. Because it doesn't need to be. Like, you're getting the idea. I do really want to, like, just play more, so I'm going to be doing that, but... Okay, so let's go like this. You don't need the wooden stick when you can be using... Never mind, you can just keep the wooden stick. Let's see... Is there anything better you could be using at this point? Nah. Yeah, that's... I don't want to, like, see, like, negative this, negative that. So we're just going to leave it as is. Fight the slime. Oh, just, like, even this screen here. The colors are gorgeous. They nailed the balancing of the colors and just the ones they chose to use. Oh. Level 2 tack, people. Here we go. Oh, huge damage. Oh, he thinks he's got tricks. Man, that does some damage, yo. Acid Rain. I love the fact that might is for the whole party. That's so sweet. Let's go tackle. But yeah, oh man, Darkest Dungeon though, it's so good because like I do like yeah, like I'm home all day. I won't get into why, but it's just yeah, I do work from home, and in between what I do, I can just boot up like a quest here and there, and it's just nice because like the thing is, I've been wanting to get back to the game for a long time. Like obviously it's not always on the radar as like, okay, I want to play it next, but it's always one that I knew like, you know what, I do want to get into this game, and it's just great because like if you think that you've always got to be just like sitting down for hours and that's when you're going to play, then chances are you're not going to get around to these things. But because I'm working from home, it's just been great because like you can just boot up a game like that, do a quest, and then just save and quit, and then you're back to whatever you're doing. And I like that a lot because it's a great pace for just chipping away at games you might not even choose to sit down with in the first place if that wasn't the case. So it's fantastic in that sense. So I'm really appreciating that kind of flow right now. Nice. Cool. So I'm not going to jump into, like, using the skill point or anything. I can just do that when I've got a little more to work with. Man plunged into deepest abyss, foraged, attacked, and slew. These endeavors were without solace. The cost on humanity nobody knew, but they did eat stew. Okay, so where do we want to go? First things first, the chest. Oh, no, dude. Phoenix Tear. Interact, what is this? Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. I wonder if this will let you eventually teleport to another place. Hey, fellow keeper, did you know that you can change which of your monsters is following you around? This allows you to use different monsters' abilities while exploring. Cool. That's awesome. So I wonder... Moves heavy blocks, levitates the player. Activates water orbs. That's sweet. Okay, so I'm not sure I have anything to get through there just yet. It doesn't sound like it, based on the little list. But we do have a flying one, so we could technically go to where we saw that orange-colored dude. Ah. Dude, we're getting that chest. I know we can. There we go. Impact ring. That sounds dope. Or Shogun. It is time for the impact ring. Critical damage. Alright. Let's go up this way. Man, I love where this is going. Like, man, just knowing that we're already jumping into things where it's like, man, we've got options. I'm already seeing all these different pathways and all this kind of stuff. Let's just do this. Let's knock you out of the park, kid. Ooh, someone's burning. But guess what? We just need to press on, do this fight in as few turns as possible. Oh, as if we didn't take him out. But then again, he does have defense on right now. Oh, slime. I really want to be able to change that name, seriously. So for those who are unfamiliar with this game, what I really love about it is there is a point in which you can, where you level up your creatures to such a degree that they can go through like this shift, and you can either keep them neutral as they are, or you can shift them to like down a dark path or a light path. And depending on which you go through, they'll obviously get different stat alterations or what have you. So it's really, really cool. Okay, so I will go to the inventory. Magma pillar. Yes. Yes. We'll just do that. That's fine. Cool. And let's just go like this. Let's see what you would like to use. Nothing? Okay, great. Skills. You've got Ignite level 2. Yeah, you know what? Magic Plus. We'll do this. That's fine. And we'll do that. And you've got 1 point. Mana upkeep increases mana regeneration of the whole party by 10%. That's sweet. Yeah, that's fine with me. And we got something for you. Can we do mana plus? Yeah. Cool. Why not? Alright, so that's that. Let's keep going this way. So I wonder if this saves automatically. Like, I know you can do it from the menu, but like, let's say I get a game over. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Equipment. Crit ring. Yes. Oh, new enemy. Sweet. And while we're at it, I might as well just like talk about why I love Dragon Warrior Monsters. So the story is, you go into this world called Great Tree. And it's just this giant tree. And it's just amazing because, like, the way it works is you go on, like, quests. And you fight monsters. You can, like, use, like, items to kind of, like, lure them so that they want to, like, come with you. And then you just level them up like you do in any other game. Except the really cool thing is you can... Well, first off, there are oodles of monsters in this game. And what you can do is actually breed different monsters together and get new monsters entirely. So if you're breeding two of the same, you're pretty much... Unless there's like some rare one then where it's like, ooh, it becomes something else. But for the most part, you're always going to get the same thing. It's just like a stronger version or whatever. But if you're breeding two completely different monsters, then that's when you get all sorts of new results, and it's really exciting. And just in general, the game is just awesome. It's so cool. The story is wicked. And yeah, it's just amazing. So anyway, let's go like this. We have another thing to hatch. Cat Zerker. Cool. I'm not going to do the level, the skill stuff right now. Let's just continue exploring. But then came the four, free from greed or any other sin, who listened to the voice within, struck a wound to the realm's core. So let's just take a look at the map so far. So we actually haven't gone, like, too much. To be honest, I was just checking out, like, a YouTube video, and the person was explaining, they were showing, like, this whole, like, all these different colored sections, and they were saying, like, yeah, this is not even everything. This is, like, there's so much more. So I'm stoked, because apparently this game is, like, pretty vast, and I think that's awesome. Like, the fact that we're just in one area. Oh, sweet. Let's do a fight with these three. Man, as if we're almost at 40 minutes. You know what? I might just wrap this up because I don't want it to be too long. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I said anyway, you guys kind of get the idea. Like, we're not necessarily going to see any huge developments just yet because I'm kind of just roaming around. But yeah, so in that sense, I think it's a great place to leave off. Let me know if you played this on Steam or you snagged it on Switch as soon as it came out. That wasn't, like, not too long ago, to be honest. But I was just doing other things at the time. And yeah, but anyway, yeah, please let me know. Or if you see this and you're loving it and you want to jump in now, let me know if you played Dragon Warrior Monsters in the past and what you thought of that. So yeah, we'll just finish this up and then that'll be that. But I'm loving this. Oh, the visual look, just the way the controls and the platforming feels, everything is just so good already. This is the kind of thing where, like, oh, even just before sleep, you can just boot it up, do a bit of roaming around, level up some monsters, whatever you want to do, and just have a casual time with it. That's one thing I really love. Tackle. Oh man, thinks he knows what he's doing. And I'm excited to just, like, this is just the beginner skills and things. Just picture, like, what kind of stuff we're gonna get into later on. Wow. But anyway, thanks everybody for being here. Always appreciate it. Yeah, have a fantastic day, and we will talk soon, everybody. Oh, look at that. Okay, take care, everyone.